the twisted parents who allegedly kept their 13 kids starved and shackled in their house of horror only allowed them to eat one meal a day and shower just twice a year. A law enforcement official with knowledge of the case also told NBC News the rooms inside the brown-and-beige four-bedroom house were filled with urine. The broadcaster also reported that the kids are now receiving antibiotics, vitamins and nutrients, and doctors are concerned about them going into shock from being malnourished. They added, "They didn't say where or when they were going. I couldn't believe it when I saw their pictures on the TV 2 nights later." Meanwhile, the grandparents of 13 starved children say their son's family looked happy and healthy when they last visited California 6 years ago. They were sweetie this and sweetie that to each other. The 17-year-old daughter who raised the alarm told cops she was terrified they would kill her if she got caught. She climbed out of a window to alert police of her and her 12 siblings' dire plight and was so malnourished cops told a press conference she physically appears more like a 10-year-old. She snuck out of a window of the unassuming family home at around 6 a.m. on Sunday, fleeing to safety before using the deactivated phone she took from the house to call 911. After the phone call, cops raced to the scene and stunned residents as they led the troop of terrified kids out of the bungalow in the typical suburban street. The conditions inside were said to be horrific, with the victims given little access to food or water. Mr. Turpin's parents, James and Betty, who live in West Virginia, added that their son and his wife are deeply religious and believed God had called on them to keep conceiving. They told ABC News the children were given very strict homeschooling, but thought when they visited they seemed like a happy family. The family moved to the area from Texas in 2010, and it is unclear how long the children had been kept shackled. Andrew Santolin, who lives around the corner, told the press enterprise, "I had no idea this was going on. They were really pale." Some residents said they saw the kids, who were so malnourished that cops thought the 7 adults among them were children, picking up rubbish around their home and digging for food in bins, according to CBS 2 News. A few years ago, Robert Perkins said he and his mother saw a few family members constructing a nativity scene in the Turpins' front garden and complimented them on it, but they didn't say a word. And Wendy Martinez, 41, told reporters she saw 4 of the 13 siblings in their front garden at night in October looking emaciated and pale. She said their mother was standing in the doorway, but nobody replied to her when she tried to strike up a conversation. Cops rescued the children after one tortured teen managed to escape on Sunday. The emaciated 17-year-old girl, who was so malnourished officers initially thought was just 10, managed to call police from a mobile phone she had taken from the house, authorities said. She told the operator that her 12 brothers and sisters were being held captive by her parents and that some were bound with chains and padlocks. When police arrived at the property, about 70 miles east of Los Angeles, they discovered several children shackled to their beds in dark and foul-smelling surrounds. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story for the Sun online news team? Email us at tips@thesun.com.